Good morning. Today is Friday, January 22nd, 2021, and our can for today says, I can use an input-output table to help solve pattern problems. We are going to start with a problem of the day for today. We are going to use my friend Jalen. So here's my problem of the day. We're going to call that POD. We're going to start doing these every day. POD for today says, Jalen does push-ups every day. He is going to do 4 more than the day before. How many push-ups will Jalen do in one school week if he can do 20 push-ups on Monday? All right, so this one is a pattern. It doesn't seem like a pattern, it just seems like a word problem, and that's why we have to practice solving these. I'm going to read it out loud to you while you're copying. Jalen does push-ups every day. He is planning to do 4 more than the day before. How many push-ups will Jalen do in one school week if he does 20 on Monday? Well, let's go back and read and stop when we hear some important information. Jalen's going to does push-ups every day. All right, did you hear anything important? Maybe Jalen's important. He's not very important though, because we don't have anybody else in this one. So I would say he's not so important. Sorry, Jalen, we still love you. He is going to do 4 more than the day before. How many push-ups will Jalen do in one school week if he does 20 on Monday? Let's underline one school week or put a box around it. And I'm also going to underline 20 on Monday. These are 2 things I have to work with. And of course, eventually we're going to have to work with 4 more. Well, how long is a week? 1 week is 7 days. But when somebody talks about a school week or a work week, they're talking about 5 days. They're talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. They don't really count the weekends. So this is what we're going to say. This is our school week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is a really nice week because we started on Wednesday and it's already Friday. How many push-ups will Jalen do total for the week if he does 20 on Monday? All right, so we know how many push-ups Jalen did on Monday. He did 20. Now, what's the rule here? How many will he have to do on Tuesday? Remember, he wants to do 4 more than the day before. How many will he do on Tuesday? Well, 20 plus 4 is 24. All right. So how much will he do on Wednesday? 24 plus 4 gives me 28. So how many will he do on Thursday? 28 plus 4 gives me 32. And then how many will he do on Friday? 36. Now, if I was a too fast 4th grader, I already know what my paper would look like. Those little old ladies in Raleigh that make up our tests, they would put 24 down here. They would put 36 down here. They would put 140 and 180. Now they put 24 down here because some kids, too fast 4th graders, would have seen the 20 and they would have added 4 and then they got 24 and they would have stopped right there. Ding, 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 ding. That's my answer. But no, don't let them get you. That's not our answer. That's how many push-ups he did on Tuesday. The question says, how many push-ups will Jalen do in 1 week? That means the whole week. So then I have my good students who've gone through and they've added all these together. They see 36 on Friday and they say, ding, 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 Miss Kirsten, it's 36. No, don't be a too fast fourth grader. It is not 36. 36 push-ups he did on Friday. Jalen has some bulging biceps, but he did not do 36 push-ups all week. How will I find the total number of push-ups he did all week? That's right, I'm going to have to add these all together. 36 plus 32 plus 28 plus 24 plus 20. That will give me my total. So 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My 0 goes down. I carry my 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 140 push-ups. And C is my real answer. So don't be a too fast fourth grader. Take your time and really solve the problem. All right, well, now that we've done one like that, let's see if we can use an input-output table to help us solve our problems. I'm going to go to the next page, and I'm going to make my first input, and I'm going to slide all the way over here and put output. Now, if you've ever read the story about the Sneetches by Dr. Seuss, there is this incredible scientist. His name is Dr. Sylvester McMonkey McBean, and he strolls into town and he says, "Oh, Sneetches, you're not happy that you have stars on your belly? Well, pay me some money and I'll send you through my magical machine and you'll come out without any star on your belly." So they go in the machine, something happens to them, and then they come out and they look exactly how they want to. And then someone else is not happy with how they look, so they go in the machine, something happens to them, and they come out. And that is how an input-output table works. So this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to make an input-output table. Usually, this middle section is not here, but we're going to leave it there for one example so I can show you what happened. 0 goes into the machine. Something happens in the middle. 5 came out. Okay, I know some of you are thinking, well, maybe we multiplied. Well, maybe we added. Hard to tell. Let's keep looking. 1 goes into the machine. Something happens. 6 comes out. 4 goes into the machine. Something happens. 9 comes out. 12 goes into the machine. Something happens. What number comes out? Well, first we have to figure out what is the rule. So the rule is what happens to the number while it's in the fancy machine. If 0 goes in somewhere and we come out with a 5, did my numbers go up or go down? They went up. 1 went in and 6 came out, they went up again. Are they going up very fast or kind of slow? Kind of slow. I think the rule is going to be to add some. 0 plus something gives me 5. Okay, maybe it's plus 5. 1 plus 5 gives me 6. 4 plus 5 give me 9. 12 plus 5 gives me 17. And so what happened in the machine? We added 5, and that's the rule that we were missing. Let's try another one. Here's our input, and here's our output. Now, the only difference between this one and that one is I didn't leave space for the machine, okay? This one, we have the space to write the rule. This one, we just know that between this column and this column, something happens. We don't know what. All right, so this time I'm going to tell you 3 goes in, 21 comes out. 4 goes in, 28 comes out. 6 went in and 42 came out. 8 went in. What number should come out? So I'm looking 3, could be adding. It could be multiplying. They're getting considerably larger. I think it might be multiply. Let's pretend we thought it was add. 3, let's see here, I'm counting 21 from 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well, that's 18. I guess the rule could be plus 18. Let's see if that works again. 4 plus 18, does that equal 28? 6 plus 18, does that equal 42? No. So guess what? The rule is not plus 18. We had to check on several of them. You can't ever check after one try. You have to try a couple of them. So it's not plus, it has to be multiply. 3 times what gives me 21? 3 times 7. 4 times 7 equals 28. 6 times 7 equals 42. This is working. I think we found our rule. Our rule is times 7. 8 times 7 equals 56. And we have our answer, and we know the rule. Sometimes people call this X and they call this Y. X went into our chart. We multiplied it by 7, and Y came out. Look at that algebra. We're looking brilliant, aren't we? All right, let's try another one. Make it right next to it. Here's my input and output chart. All right, 27 goes in, 25 came out. 25 went in, 23 came out. 20 went in, 18 came out. 7 went in, and 5 came out. 3 went in. What number should come out? Well, I know that something happens in the middle here to get me to 25. 27, my numbers are going down. 25, something happens, and I get 23. Are they going down a lot or just a little? Just a little. So I think my rule is going to be subtract. 27, 26, 25, 25, 24, 23, 20, 19, 18. I think my rule is minus 2. 27 minus 2 gives me 25. 25 minus 2 gives me 23. 20 minus 2 gives me 18. 7 minus 2 equals 5. What's 3 minus 2? 1 is my answer. Now let's practice writing our answer using algebra. We pretend this is X. We pretend this is Y. When I had my first number, I'm pretending that's X. X minus 2 equals Y. It's not so bad, is it? If it is so bad, you have to practice your facts a little bit more, okay? And then it won't seem so bad. All right, last two. Input, output. I'll tell you what, on the last one, we're just going to call it X and Y. And remember, it could be any letters. We could call this one Q and W, just to be different. It doesn't matter what you call it, it's just your variable. All right, so here's my next one. I've got 4 goes in, 24 comes out. 5 goes in, 30 comes out. 6 goes in, 36 comes out. 7 goes in, what comes out? Well, 4 went in, something happened to it, we got 24. 5 went in, something happened to it, we got 30. I know what happened. I multiplied by 6. 5 times 6 equals 30. 6 times 6 equals 36. 7 times 6 equals 42. And now let's write our rule. All right, whatever number we pick, or letter Q, what did I have to do? Well, each time I had to multiply by 6 times 6 equals W. And that is my rule. So it's not harder just because we have letters. The letters just stand for a number. All right, last one. 0 goes in, 0 came out. 1 went in, 2 came out. 3 went in, 6 came out. 4 went in and 8 came out. What happens if 6 goes in? What number should come out? Well, this is a tricky one, especially up at the top. It looks like it could be plus 0, but then this looks like plus 1, plus 3, plus 4. Doesn't make much sense, so I don't think it can be plus. Let's try times. 0 times 1 is 0. 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, it's not times 1. Let's try times 2. 0 times 2 is 0. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. I think we found it. 6 times 2 is 12. And my rule would be x went in, I multiplied it by 2 times 2 equals y. And this is what you're going to practice for today. So nice job on your notes. Make sure to prove your rule before you just guess. Do your best work and have a nice weekend.